good evening. If you've already are calling from a country that hit the new year, Happy New Year to you. Most of us, today is the day. And I'm very excited about the opportunity I'm going to share with you folks. We've got many people that are recently new with our business opportunity, and we have many people here that are watching and hearing about NHT Global for the very first time. I hope you pay attention to some of the aspects I'm going to share with you with our business model, because everybody, you're here for a reason. Everybody has different reasons as to looking at an opportunity from a health perspective and also from a financial perspective. And I hope what I'm going to share with you here today is going to excite you enough to get back to the person who invited you here today and again, get some of your questions answered, because what you're going to hear today about our business model, NHT Global, there is no other story documented, proven, and verified like the information I'm going to share with you all here today. My name is Andreas Papakostas from the Chicagoland area, and I'm going to spend about 30, maybe a little bit over 30 minutes to share with you why NHT Global for you, what is NHT Global, and how can it change the quality of your life from a health perspective, but also from a financial perspective. Now, we all know many people lay down in bed at night worrying, thinking about financial issues. When is the next paycheck coming? Uncertainties, health issues, unhappy that they don't have time. And they do this every single day. And the reality is, if things don't change from a mental perspective, the same thoughts are going to happen every single day. The same results are going to happen every single day. So how many of you lay down in bed with happy thoughts and a brighter future and a bigger future and a positive future? And again, some people do. We need to give people a vehicle so when they lay their head down at night, they know with certainty everything is going to be okay. Let's face it, today technology is changing the workforce. It's just a fact, and it's getting there very, very fast. Jobs are being lost. Professions are becoming obsolete. And we're talking about household names of 10, 15 years ago that are no longer in existence. People are leaving the retail stores, the traditional brick and mortar stores, because everything, because of technology, is going online. The government, regardless of what political party you believe in, you bought into, it doesn't matter. Every one of them promises to bring jobs back. It's what people want to hear, right? Let me tell you that the only person that can save your future, that can change your future, is not the government, okay? It's you. And that, if you can understand that and appreciate that, that alone provides freedom, okay? So now technology today has allowed the e-commerce industry to explode around the world. It's surpassing the franchise model here in North America. This is truly one of the very best times to build a business from the comfort of your own home. Now, this isn't a business that you have to leave your job or your profession or your career and jump right in it and just replace your job. This is an opportunity where you, on a very part-time basis, can build something with the person who invited you to this webinar here today, and to the point where over a period of 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, you can replace your full-time income in your profession on a part-time basis, working the business model I'm going to share with you here today. Listen, we are connected faster, quicker than any time in the history of mankind because of technology. What did it bring us? Social media, FaceTime, Skype. Man, I could go on and on with all the social platforms, Snapchats, and Twitter, you name it, right? Connecting people together. So today, we live in a global economy. And if you don't have a global infrastructure to offer, to share, to promote, to market to people around the world, you are going to be left behind in the industry of entrepreneurship when it comes to an e-commerce business model. Now, that brings me to share with you the confusion because of the jungle of opportunities that are available to us today, right? Everyone's got an opportunity promising more money. You see on Facebook and now even on LinkedIn and all these opportunities that will help you make residual income, leveraged income, home-based business, be an entrepreneur, be your own boss, right? And so people are like, well, they all sound the same. And like, which one's for me? You know, I mean, you'll hear it and used with home-based business called online marketing. You'll see affiliate programs, direct sales, multi-level marketing, network marketing, right? So they're all kind of similar. And what confuses people even more, there's different categories within this profession. And people are confused, right? Which one should I join? Is this one better? Is this one easier? Now remember, what's easier, if you feel that something is easier, you have to be really careful on how that business is going to work out for you. So let's take a look at some, not all, but some of the categories that you can do as an online business entrepreneur, from travel to weight loss to skincare to coffee, coins, gold, telecommunication, oils, affiliate programs, clothes now, jewelry, the energy, patches, wraps, strips, you name it. There's so many of them, right? Now, there's a lot of money to be made in each and every one of these categories. Some of them short term because of the nature of the category. Some of them not true residual income. Some of them provide a different culture based on the category. And I don't have time to go into it in this webinar, but if you don't have a lot of time, but you want to start developing a business, you know, the category of something like jewelry or purses or stuff like that, those are great. But here's the thing. You have a house party, you sell jewelry and purses, you made $3,000 that night. Fantastic. What's the chances that all those people that bought from you that night are going to buy jewelry and purses again next month? Not very high, right? So what happens? You got to go out there and develop new business all the time. So again, it shapes the culture of how you build your business with certain categories. But the health and wellness folks, don't be fooled by anybody who tells you that the category outside of health and wellness is bigger. Okay, it's a 70-year-old proven business model that has produced more wealth than any category that I shared with you because it's consumable, it is proven, and it's actually skyrocketing, going to even explode even more over the next 15 years because of the baby boomers, because of the people that are retiring at the age of 65 and over. The statistics are all there. You can actually do the research. But today, I'm going to share with you NHT Global. Most of you have never heard about NHT Global prior to the person who invited you to this presentation here today, which means opportunity for you. So excited about this because you're getting an opportunity to hear about a company that many people may have not heard, right? That is changing. It is changing every single day. There is well over 2,000 health and wellness network marketing companies out there. What gives us the competitive advantage, which I'm going to be covering these highlights so you can get some valuable information and see, does it resonate? Does it align with what you want to do in 2017 and beyond? So let's talk about NHT, the company. Who are we, right? Well, we started back in 2001. One product, one country. 15 years later, we are doing business in over 40 countries with 3 categories of products, right? We had our headquarters stationed out in Los Angeles, California. We have a headquarters out in Hong Kong, a warehouse out in the Netherlands with health learning centers all around the world servicing our customers and also our distributors. Now, everything I'm going to share with you today is verified. It's documented because we are publicly traded in NASDAQ. As a matter of fact, in 2015, in August, we were honored with the ringing of the bell closing ceremony, which is a huge honor coming from NASDAQ as they evaluated our last 5 years of how we've traded, how we've done our numbers, our sales growth, and all that stuff. And we were awarded that. So it was an honor experience, well-deserved. And because of that, again, we're transparent. You have to be careful when you hear about these growth and how great these companies are, especially when they're privately held companies. Why? Because they can tell you whatever they want. They don't have to provide documentation. You're going to have to take their word for it. We're publicly traded. Everything can be verified and also transparent. Now, let's take a look at the last 5 years of what NHT Global has done. Double and triple digit growth from the previous year over the last 5 years. Folks, this isn't something that you see even in traditional businesses, big conglomerate global names, not just in network marketing, but just in business in general. We're talking about not just year per year growth, because many companies would love to have a 6 to 10% growth annually, right? That would be considered fantastic. We're talking about double-digit, triple-digit growth year after year. And it looks like we have not published the numbers yet, which will come out the first quarter of 2017. Another record-breaking 2016. So what does that mean to you, folks? Well, again, we had 18 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth. We're not talking about we now announced a new product and in 3 months everybody got excited and the sales went through the roof and things dipped down a little bit and then we launched another new product and everybody got excited again. That is not how we operate our business. And this is why what we do is real, legitimate, not based on hype, all facts. And this is why, again, I'm giving you a snapshot of what we have done, which is going to pretty much predict where we are going. So 18 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth. And as you see here, triple-digit growth. Let's share with you some of the markets, because there's a lot of companies out there that tell you they're a billion-dollar company or we're in like 100 and so countries. But they don't really tell you how much growth are they really having in these countries. You're going to be excited about this because it doesn't matter what continent you build, you're going to have success anywhere with our company. The United States, close to 200% growth in 2015 compared to 2014. We're going to get the 2015 compared to 2016 first quarter of next year. Close to 200% growth in Southeast Asia. Over 100% growth in China and Hong Kong. Canada over 100% growth. The EU over 40% growth, which we know for a fact is already in the triple-digit growth, the EU. And we got a lot of people right now listening from countries in Europe that are going to get excited about this. Korea, over 30% growth. Taiwan, close to 30% growth. So, again, we're opening up new markets, folks. We got Peru opening up any day now, which we believe is going to allow us to be one of the biggest name in South America. Mexico opening up officially any day now. We're looking at opening up India in the first quarter of 2017. We already got some significant growth growing there right now. Who they understand they want to be on the forefront of the official launch. Folks, it doesn't get any better than this when you're taking a look at real numbers, right? And we're not talking about just because of a product launch. We're talking about over the last 5 years. So, again, third-party validation, because it doesn't matter what Andreas thinks or says. It doesn't matter what the company thinks or says, right? But it is important to know that other companies and organizations are taught, what are they saying about us? People outside of our company, which means third-party validation. USA Today, folks, in 2015. Again, USA Today is a big circulation newspaper here in the United States. The 5 most surprising stocks of 2015, NHT Global number one, right? And then you got the financial conglomerate, the Russell Index they made us the number one stock pick in 2016, just a couple of months ago, right? So again, you can't make this stuff up in regards to who we are and where we are going. What I'm more excited about to share with you is this. And again, you'll be hard pressed to find any company that will get this type of recognition for what we have done and what we offer to our people that want to build with us. We were ranked number one, the fastest growing publicly traded company in the world. We're not talking about just the network marketing industry. We're talking about all businesses around the world, beating Facebook, Amazon, Google, Apple, household names. We were excited when we were number two in 2015. And this year, we were ranked number one. Okay? We're not talking about Inc. 500 privately held companies where they don't really have to provide the data to support what they say. We're talking about we're laying it all online. Here's our growth numbers. Here's what our stock trades. Here's our sales growth. Here's what's happening. And there you go. We were ranked number one in the world. We were just honored in Hong Kong, the most valuable company. We won the award just several weeks ago, again, which is a prestige award in Hong Kong. If people understand the Asian markets, you can't just have an okay product out there. We're talking about an award very similar to saying number one from the Fortune magazine. So again, the accolades, third party, continue to come in, folks. And again, I hope I'm painting the picture for you, for those of you that are looking at our business opportunity, knowing, hey, this looks like a great company. It's got credibility. If you are coachable and teachable and truly want to make your 2017 totally different than 2016 from a financial perspective, man, you have joined the best webinar to make a decision to make that happen with our opportunity. Let's talk about products because it's very important. I want you to understand that in today's world, it's not okay to have an okay product anymore and build a successful business. You know, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, we had the spin-off copycat products in the juice categories, and there's always a market for that, but it's always short-lived, right? We got three categories of products, right? It's the fastest growing segments in health and wellness: beauty, lifestyle, and wellness. Our products are scientifically validated. Luxury packaging. I can't tell you how many customers and that order from around the world that open up their products and are like, wow, this packaging is amazing, right? It's important. First impression is very, very important. Some of our products have won a Nobel Prize award on the research, okay? They're formulated by top medical doctors and scientists. They're not put together by some marketing guru out there who knows how to use colors and marketing verbiage to go out there and, again, hype things to get people involved. So we're talking about top-notch products. And today I just want to cover one product in each of our categories just to give you kind of the vision of how simple it is for you to jumpstart a business and start generating income actually right after this webinar. Folks, we got a 30-minute non-surgical facelift system that was created by top plastic surgeons that help people look 5 to 10 years younger in just 30 minutes. We're not talking about an overnight mask. We're not talking about something that you dab under your eyes and in 2 minutes your bags are gone to only come back worse after 90 minutes. We're talking about helping you remove fine lines, wrinkles, brown spots, aging spots, acne. It doesn't matter what skin type you are. It is for everyone. It is amazing. Let me ask you this, because this is such a demonstrable, easy product to go out there and promote, and it sells itself. How many of you, if you went to your family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, and said, I have a product that can help you look 10 years younger in 30 minutes, and I can have you try it for free. Would you be interested? I guarantee you 9 out of the 10 people are going to want to try that product. And 9 out of the 10 people that try the product are going to buy the product after they try it. It's that simple, folks. People have been able to generate a significant amount of retail commissions and also build their organization just from doing that. So these are the types of products that we have. Now, I could flood some before and after pictures over and over and over, and all these results are literally after the first application. Now, as you continue to use our 3-product system, which is a 90-day supply, you use it every other day. As you continue to use it, the results become more incredible. It's a passive exercise treatment for the face. The hardening mask stimulates the nerve endings of the facial muscles, which creates passive exercise. So that's that tonic muscle. A lot of people look like they lost 5-10 pounds in their face because their facial muscles have toned from the hardening mask. So again, it's an incredible product. I want to switch over to our lifestyle category. You know, we started our company back in 2001 with one product in one market. And 15 years later today, folks, it's still one of our top selling products around the world. It is unbelievable. This is a product that won a Nobel Prize award on the research of the 2 main ingredients that are on there, formulated by a board-certified OB-gynecologist. And it's a female intimacy cream, and it works just like Viagra does for men, but it is for women. And it is 100% natural and safe, no side effects, FDA cleared, and it really heightens sexual stimulation. A lot of people may get a little uncomfortable with these terminology when you're building a business, but here's the reality. If you take a look at all the pharmaceutical drugs in the multi-billions of dollars that are being sold to us on a daily basis, next to statin drugs, intimacy is the number 1 prescribed and sold drug around the world. So what does that mean? Opportunity to offer the natural alternative, which is exclusive to you and nobody else. So again, it's got a lot of other medicinal properties because of those 2 main ingredients. And the person who invited you here can share with you a video that was formulated, that was actually conducted by our formulator, so you can hear how this product actually works, which actually beat the pharmaceutical drugs in this category. Now, I'm very excited to share with you one of our products in our wellness category that we launched earlier this year. I believe we know that the future of medicine and nutraceuticals is actually stem cell technology, stem cell science, however you want to put it. And anytime you talk about stem cells, people's ears go up. Why? Because it goes to the core fundamentals, just the cells in our body that allows our body to function like no other mineral, no other ingredient. And Stem Renew is leading the forefront in this. We believe this product will have an impact on the health of people more than anything we have seen in the health and wellness category. And you're one of the first few to truly hear about it. When we launched this in Europe, we sold out of this product. It's truly amazing. The stories and the testimonials we are hearing, you want to get the information on this. We have our formulator, Dr. Chris, and also Tina, that conduct weekly calls to help people truly understand the amazing physiological effects that you actually get from this product. And we're just so excited about this. And again, these are the types of products you're going to be offering to people that are looking to better and optimize their health in 2017 and beyond that you can't find in any other health and wellness company. So I hope, again, you understand the magnitude of what you're being offered here as an NHT Global distributor. Now, let's talk about our pay plan. Everybody here listening right now, hey, this sounds great, right? But how would I get paid? How can I generate income becoming an NHT Global distributor? I'm just going to share with you the highlights so you can paint the picture so you can see the potential, what you can generate as an NHT Global distributor. Do you know that we have the highest documented Not talking about what people say, because you'll see, oh man, we pay out 65%, 70%, right? Which is actually untrue. We have the highest documented payout commission of any publicly traded company in the e-commerce industry, right? It doesn't matter where you build NHT, the compensation plan is the same. We are volume driven, not structure driven. Let me quickly go over this. This is important for you to understand. We don't have to worry about the uni-level plans out there and the Trimax plans out there, which you have to have structure and monthly quotas, meaning you have to have a certain amount of people who have a certain amount of people who have to do it by the end of the month and have some order qualifications in order for you to get paid a certain title based on the end of the month. And if you don't, you start at zero again then the next month. See here, folks, everything is paid on volume. If there's volume that's in your organization, somehow, some way, you're going to get paid. And it doesn't go away. There's no structure here. If volume is in your organization, you're going to get paid. So again, there's 4 ways to get paid. I'm just going to briefly go over these. One of the ways you can generate income is through retail, right? We have lots of people generating significant amount of money on a monthly basis just retailing our products. They love the marketability of our products, right? They do in-homes, they do facial parties, they do expos, they sell them at their chiropractors, at their salons and their spas, right? But you can also retail through your online store. We are officially open for online retail in 40 countries, which means you can drive traffic in any of these countries that we do business in. And when somebody places an order through your online store, which is taken care of the company, you don't do anything. You just market your online store. You're going to get paid every time somebody places an order through your online store. It's that simple, right? Now, you get a 3-level generation bonus. So what does that mean? When you go out there and find somebody, I guarantee you, you know somebody that would like to change the quality of their life in 2017, that would love to make some additional source of income, would love the idea of becoming their own boss, would love the idea of helping people, better their health and also look younger. There's people out there that want that, right? So when you go out there and you sponsor people that want to become distributors just like you, that's your first generation of distributors. NHT Global pays you a 10% commission week after week, month after month, year after year. So you can enroll 10 people. You can sponsor 100 people. You're going to get a 10% commission on all of their orders to also include their online customer orders. So I want you to visualize that. Now, when those people go out there and sponsor their distributors, you're going to get a 5% commission on every reorder of those distributors to also include their online customer orders. And the same thing as your 3rd generation of distributors getting paid a 3%. So again, I just want you to see the potential of the leveraged income effect, right? So this is not based on what you do. You get paid on what happens in your 2-team organization. I mean, this is what people are looking for. You are on this webinar today because you'd like to know how you can generate another source of income independent of what you do. We already know what linear income looks like. Here's what it looks like. You work 40 hours, you get paid 40 hours. You put in 20 hours, you get paid 20 hours. You live in a house, you drive a car, you go on vacation based on what you get paid, which is controlled by your job. Here, you have the power of generating income from the collective efforts of everybody in your organization. And it's unlimited. I want you to think about that, right? It's probably why you're on this webinar here today. And then we have our 2-team building system where you earn cycle commissions. Pay attention to this because I want you to see the geometric progression of what happens when you help people become leaders, help them build a business, help them promote their business, and here's what can happen to you. You enrolled John into NHT because John wants to build a business just like you. You just started team number 1. You enroll Sue into the business because Sue wants to build a business just like you. You started team number 2. Now, as you help John build his 2 teams and you help Sue build her 2 teams, you can see with 2 people, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in your 2-team organization. Now, think about helping these people, again, start their 2 teams. With these 2 people, you can have 20, 50, 100, 1,000 people in your 2-team organization. Now, here's how you get paid in your organization. When one of your teams accumulates 1,250 business volume and your other team accumulates 2,500 business volume, we call that a cycle. And a cycle pays you a $250 commission. How would you like to cycle 1 time a week? What would $1,000, €1,000 mean to you right now on a monthly basis? Because you just started your organization with just 2 people. Do you know with the same 2 people, you're going to actually cycle multiple times a week? We have people that are cycling multiple times a day, on the hour, every hour. We have people that are cycling more when they're sleeping than they are when they are awake. Why? Because our business never closes. It's 24/7. We're doing business in 40 plus countries. We ship product in 50 countries. Whether you like it or not, your business is going to grow. So think about that. This is the start of time and financial freedom when you're starting to generate income from the efforts of others other than you. And we got another bonus, just so you know. We got three levels of matching bonus. Any one of your 3 generations of distributors, when they earn a cycle check, you're going to get a match on that cycle check. So I just want you to understand that as you help people build their business, help them be successful, your success becomes automatic. And we also have a recognition program that is not tied to the compensation plan. Like these car bonuses that you see, if you get to this title, we'll give you a car bonus, which 95% of them get repoed. You don't hear about that. But these are the things that happen in the industry. And again, our car program actually is a one-time bonus that's given to you, and you go ahead and you can buy your car. But we have recognition program that allows you to get the recognition with pins and jackets and vacations that are paid for by the company. So basically, you tell the person who invited you here today, what are you looking for to get out of your NHT Global business? And we'll help put a plan together for you to do just that. And finally, leadership. It doesn't matter how great your pay plan is. It doesn't matter how great your products are. If you don't have the right people that are leading this company, that are making the right decisions, that are thinking 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead, you're not going to last in that company for a very long time. How many people do you know that joined the company because they heard about a shiny object, they heard about the latest, greatest, and baddest, they heard about the never been done before opportunity, company, or product, and 6 months after that, they're no longer with that company anymore, right? A lot of it has to do with leadership. We have some of the finest global ambassadors here in NHT Global that is second to none in the industry. Joe Garcia, Dan Catto, highly respected around the world, featured in countless magazines and books. And these are the people that you're going to lock arms with, along with the person who invited you here to this webinar. So the support includes getting your own online retail store that's controlled by the company, a step-by-step training online to help you get started. It doesn't matter if this is a brand new concept for you to become an entrepreneur, or someone that have had maybe little or no success in a previous online opportunity, or somebody who actually is a top income earner, loves this industry, understands this industry, he's done well in this industry, but is looking for a new home. You'll have access to proven one-on-one coaching, cutting-edge marketing material, live calls, live webinars, recorded webinars 24/7, regional events, international conferences. You name it, we have it. You don't have to recreate anything in order for you to build your business. So this is how you can get started. It could take you less than 5 minutes to become an NHT Global distributor and start generating income even before the end of the year is over. So we got 3 levels of distributorship: bronze, silver, and gold. I'm not even going to highlight the bronze and silver. Those are designed for those that would love the idea of becoming a distributor, but they really just want to try a few of the products. They want to, get the benefits of the products first. Great, you can become a bronze or silver. But for those of you that really see the opportunity, you want to get started as a gold level distributor. Why? The gold level distributor gives you the lowest price on the products for your personal consumption, which also gives you the highest retail profit margins. It's 34% below the wholesale price when you are a gold level distributor. We have promotions right now, folks, and it's different for different countries because we are totally jam-packed on this call, and we're very excited of the new people that are going to be joining us after this webinar here today. But if you're in a country that has a platinum package, you definitely want to get started with the platinum package. We also have gold package. Both platinum and gold packages get you that gold level distributorship. And within those packages, you actually get your own personalized online store. It comes with a back office that tracks all of your growth for you. You'll get products with it, depending on the package that you pick, that you can start experiencing yourself. It's important that you start experiencing our incredible products so you can share the stories to people, your friends, your family, right? And then you can start sharing them, promoting them, retailing them. You want to get products in people's hands immediately. And then you'll have access to the training system that we have. Endless team support, folks. You're basically active for life. There's no monthly quotas or structure that you have to worry about. So if you're interested and you like what you heard, but you're not ready for the business opportunity, you can become a retail customer. If you're interested in looking younger, you have more energy, you want to sleep better, you want to feel amazing, let me just tell you, our products do that, right? So let the person who invited you here know that you want to become a retail customer. Now, some of you listening here today want to become a distributor, right? You want to start sharing the products with others. You want to start earning some retail commission. Maybe this is a new concept for you. You don't know, but it sounds exciting. Let them know you can become a distributor and you can start working at your own pace with our support, right? So tell that person that's where you see yourself coming in. Some of you are like, I get it. I want it yesterday. I see this opportunity. I got some questions. I'm going to get them answered by the person who invited me here. You're tired of the little or no success perhaps in your job or other e-commerce business models that you perhaps tried. You're ready to start earning not just weekly income and retail commissions, but you're ready to build a team and start generating income from the efforts of others, of people, while we help you do that, right? You definitely want to get started with the platinum and gold package. And again, it takes you up in 5 minutes, you're ready to go. And you can start promoting your online retail store like today, right? So get back to the person who invited you here. I really want to end with my story here because some of you guys may be able to relate to my story or know others that may fall into this category. When I started this industry 16, 17 years ago, wow, it's amazing. I actually was a traditional business owner. Here in the United States, they tell you if you want to make it to the top and live a happy life, you want to be your own boss, right? So that's what I did. I did that. And I had a wellness medical practice. And unfortunately, I was burnt out. I was working just under 80 hours a week. I drove about an hour and a half to the clinic and an hour and a half back. I got up at 5 in the morning. I came home at 8 o'clock at night. I hardly saw my newborn, hardly saw my wife. I didn't care how much money that clinic was going to pay me. I didn't want to do it anymore. How many of you guys know people that own businesses and they're making a lot of money, but they're time deprived? They don't really have time to do the things that they want with the money that they're making. So what's the point of making money if you can't do the things that you want? So I know a lot of people that have their businesses own them, and that's what happened to me. So when I was introduced to this concept of network marketing, I realized that, you know what? I understand leveraged income. I don't have leveraged income. If I didn't come to the clinic, if I wasn't there, the clinic was suffering, which means it was dependent on me. And there's only so much I can do on a given day. So in order for me to make more money, I got to give in more hours, right? And many of us fall into that category. So folks, when I got involved, I used my commute time to build my business. There was no internet back then. We did not have, right? You post something and thousands of people already know what you post. We didn't have that back then, right? So, no experience, working 80 hours a week, no internet. In 8 months, I built one of the top 10 businesses of the company. Okay. And I don't share that for you to be like, wow, this Andreas is cool. I share that because what's possible if you really want to change something. And I share this because a lot of you may think, man, I don't really have the knowledge, or I don't know if this is for me, or if I can do this, or I don't know if I have the time. No experience, no internet, okay, working 80 hours a week. And I was able to build one of the top 10 businesses of the company. Now, here's what happened, and here's the universal principle I want to close with all of you. This is why leadership is very, very important. The people you surround yourself, listen to, work with, learn from can do one or two things. I just did a huge webinar for a leads group on this. People can either magnify your goals, self-esteem, and your self-worth, or they can destroy your goals, your dreams, and your self-worth. Not directly, but indirectly. And when I saw the changes that the company was making that did not resonate with my morals and my ethics, I went out to look for a company that I know I can build for the next 15, 20 years. And it's not the next shiny object. It's not the grand floor opportunity, a brand new company, which less than 10% will be there after their 6th year. I made sure that I joined the right people that I wanted to work with and learn from, that have achieved the things that I wanted to achieve. And this is where Joe Garcia came in. I knew Joe Garcia for 7 years prior to reaching out to him. And I looked at 18 companies. I had over 20 different criterias, and the people I joined was more important than what I joined. But it is important what you join, but you got to make sure you're joining the right people. I took my wife and kids and drove out to Canada to meet with Joe and make sure that I was making the right decision. And let me share a long story, very, very short. My first year in NHT Global, which is going about 5.5 years ago, what I did in 1 year in NHT Global dwarfed what took me 10.5 years to do in my previous company. I didn't work any harder, but this is, again, the universal principle that I'm going to share with you. The people who you surround yourself can magnify your vision, self-esteem, and goals, or they can destroy them. And Joe, along with all the top leaders here in NHT Global, were able to magnify my dreams, and I was able to build a successful business. And today, my business is in like 18 countries. I have a fast-growing organization. It is unbelievable. It's not just me, but what people in my organization are able to experience the success that they couldn't experience in other companies. And so that's important. And so I share this because if I can do it back then and what's happening right now, it is actually better today to join NHT Global because of the stories and the accolades that we have now that we didn't have 5, 6 years ago. So if it was possible for someone like me, it is possible for someone like you. We all have residual bills. Why not have residual income, right? So in closing, folks, I just want to be amongst the first to wish you a very happy new year. If you want 2017 to be different than 2016, something needs to change. And let me tell you the biggest clue of what that change is. You need to change. Not the government, not your past, not your community, not your neighborhood, not your significant other, not your family members. You need to change. And I hope I shared with you a business opportunity that can be the change for you to achieve the things that you want in 2017 and beyond. It's a sincere pleasure to introduce NHT Global to each and every one of you. This is Andreas Papakostas signing off from the Chicagoland area. Happy New Year, everybody. I look forward to seeing you on the other side of 2017. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for joining us.